Let us understand what is frequency distribution. Frequency distribution is nothing but a tabular presentation of statistical data wherein you are going to measure and communicate the frequency of occurrence of a particular value or say attribute. Let us understand that with an example. Let's say you are going to tabulate the information related to nationality of individuals. I mean, you are going to tabulate the information relating to nationality of an individual. So here, let's say you are going to study or assess or take data of nationality, say Indian, British, French, German. So here these are all called attributes, and you want to know the number of Indian. Let's say the number of Indians is 30, British is 50, French 60, German 90. So here what you have done is you have identified the number of frequency of this attribute. So Indian is 30, British is 50, French is 60, German is 90. So this number which corresponds to the particular class called nationality is called frequency of the class. So the number which is corresponding to the particular class is called frequency of the class, and frequency distribution is the table that will distribute the total frequency among number of classes. Let's say here the total is 90 plus 60, 150, 200 and 230. So here you have the total as 230. Now this frequency is distributed among 4 classes, I mean 4 nationalities: Indian 30, British 50, French 60 and German 90. If you present this as a table, you will have the first column of the table as nationality, wherein you will write Indian, British, French and German. Then in the second column you will be writing the number of individuals, and we have Indian 30, British 50, French 60 and German 90, and the total what we have computed is 230. So here this frequency is distributed amongst 4 nationalities, and the distribution is 30, 50, 60 and 90. So this table is a good example for frequency distribution. Now when we distribute or when we do the tabulation in respect of discrete data, let's say I just capture the information related to marks of students. Let's say student 1 has scored 100 mark, student 2 70 mark, student 3 50 mark, student 4 40 mark and student 5 80 mark. So this kind of tabulation here, I would say this is marks and this is student number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This kind of a tabulation is called discrete or ungrouped or simple frequency distribution, because here I am just talking about a particular student and the marks obtained by them. But we can also have what is known as grouped frequency distribution. That is, in grouped frequency distribution, we can make use of the same data and we can find how many students have scored the range of marks. Let's say the mark range is 0 to 50 and the next range is 50 to 100. The first range is 0 to 50, the next range is 51 to 100. So we can give number of students who have scored between 0 to 50. So how many students have scored between 0 to 50? We have number 1, number 2. So there are 2 students who have scored between 0 to 50 and there are 3 students who have scored between 51 to 100. So 5 students have scored marks, and that distribution is done now, and this is called a grouped frequency distribution, wherein we have done the grouping of data based on Mark's code. So in case of grouped frequency distribution, the tabulation is not done against a single value as in case of discrete random distribution or discrete frequency distribution, but it is against what is known as group of values.